Hey, good morning and happy day 2 of 2023. This is Jay with Fight Skill Cancer. And hey, you know, like every other blogger, vlogger, and writer out there, we got to give you a list of top 10 things that you should be doing in the new year. And this is going to be my list. Not necessarily things you should be doing, but maybe things you can do to sort of shake up your normal cycling routine, help you improve as a cyclist, maybe help you set some of those new goals that are gonna help you crush it in the new year. So without further ado, here we go. Number 1, set a goal for yourself or goals, have a training plan, all of the above. What does that look like? And when I say use a training plan, there's a couple of different ways you can approach that. You can hire a professional coach, and there's a lot of really good ones out there to give you as much guidance as you want and are willing to pay for. Having a coach can be pretty darn expensive, so it's not for everyone. You could also buy a training plan. A lot of the coaches out there have sort of off-the-shelf training plans that you can buy. Training Peaks is a great place to look for those. I've used and still using them this year, off-the-shelf training plans that I modify based off of my own goals. Whew, going uphill on Zwift here. I think Training Peaks is a great place to start. Once you've figured out your goals for the 2023 season, jump on over to Training Peaks and check out what they have to offer in terms of training plans. Just go over to their store section and you can literally shop for a training plan that meets your needs. I use Cody Waite. He's a coach for our the team that I'm on. Great guy. He and his wife Kathy just put together a lot of great information in terms of their training plans, and then back that up with email support as well as podcast. So one way or the other, figure out what you want to do this year and then find a plan or create a plan to make it happen. Number 2, ride your bike inside. Embrace the suck. I am not a huge fan of riding indoors, but it is sometimes a necessary evil to get you where you need to be, especially after you've set those goals, training plans. I just know the first couple of months of the season here in Colorado that some of that time is going to be inside on the trainer in front of the TV. So in the long run, it's going to help you. It's going to help you stick to your plans. There's none of that, well, it's crappy weather, I can't ride today type excuse. So that's right. In 2023, we're going to sling some iron. We're going to spend some time balancing on a board that's balanced on top of a rubber ball and trying not to bust our ass. But strength and balance training has shown time and time again, it makes you a better athlete, reduces your chances of injury, and overall just keeps you and makes you a healthier individual. Okay, maybe this isn't a professional bike race, but you get the idea. Professional race is going to be action-packed, super fast, and you get to see some incredible athletes. For me personally, seeing how fast these men and women can go on bikes is actually fuel to the fire and only encourages me to want to get out and ride and race and train even harder than what I'm doing right now. Check it out and hopefully you'll find the same. Hey, so these next 2 tips are about treating yourself and treating your bike to something special in 2023. Every year, I like to just buy one piece of gear that maybe I don't really need, but I've been looking at it for a long time. And I just, I love bikes and I love everything that goes with bikes. So it's always fun to get a new piece of gear. So I try to make sure I treat myself at least once a year. This year, I've already jumped on the treat bandwagon. I was in Salida, Colorado this past weekend, and I stopped by Ove Negra. Great guys, great gals. They sponsored some raffles that I've done in the past for some fundraising. And so I like to share the love when I'm there and spend my money with them. So I got myself a new frame pack for the Yeti. Looking forward during a break in the mid-season to do some bike packing with my brand new Ove Negro pack. So treat yourself. Hey, also make sure that you're giving your bike a little love this year. And you don't have to break the bank to do this. I mean, you don't have to go out and buy a whole new Grupo or a whole new wheel set for your bike. Something as simple as a set of brand new tires for your road bike or your mountain bike. It's going to go a long way towards making sure that your bike handles better, rides better. I also always I'm big on new bar tape, new grips for my bikes. I usually change them multiple times throughout the riding season. I just like that fresh feel on your hand, and it just makes the bike look better when you don't have some ratty ass grips or grip tape or bar tape on there. So treat yourself and treat your bike. That's 2 more tips for you. Riding at night will give you a completely different perspective of your local trails. And while everyone else is watching Succession, you're outside getting some more fitness and getting in extra miles. So ride your trails at night in 2023. Here's another easy, simple one that makes a huge difference in terms of ride quality and reliability of your bike. And that's learning how to clean and lube your bike. There's a ton of different articles out there on the internet. Hey, I even have one here on YouTube. I'll put a link below. Because keeping your bike clean and running well or lubed makes a huge difference.